Hi guys, my little queens, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the last video. It wasn't really a topic a lot of you probably would have been interested in, as I know that a lot of my subscribers love fashion, love beauty, love makeup, love different chats, etc, etc. But I am glad that I did help a few of you, because I've had loads of messages since the last video just saying thank you so much for your advice, like thank you for sharing your experiences, blah blah blah. So I'm definitely happy that I could have helped a few of you at least, even if it was like 5 out of 1,000 people. So today's topic is going to be about friendships. Now I definitely want to do a few more sort of chats on my channel, you know, a few collaborations with the girls, which I'm going to do as well. I've got a few girls lined up that want to come onto my channel and talk about, like, you know, do makeup, talk about girl problems, boys, etc, etc. So there is quite a few bits coming, and I can't wait for you queens to see. Oh yeah. Anyway guys, can you believe today again I've managed to do my hair, I've managed to get dressed up, do my makeup, I've been out, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and we're not doing nothing for it really, because obviously we've got a baby. So where I'm breastfeeding, I can't just pop the baby off of the mum, you know. My mum's obviously got a partner, so she wants to go out with him, so we're going to stay in, I'm going to cook a nice meal and make love. Just kidding guys. But yeah, so today's topic is about friendships. Now I'm 28 now, and I do feel within the last sort of year or two I've really been sort of, you know, reflecting on myself and just really getting to know me and what I'm about, because it is really important to know yourself, you know, as a person, just to know what annoys you, what you can stay away from if it's gonna, you know, get you that angry, just all different types of stuff. For me, I'd say definitely when I was younger, I used to just have so many friends, but then again, I would say they're more acquaintances, you know. I'm talking about a whole group of friends. Compared to nowadays, I'd say I'd probably have about 3 strong friends, like on one hand. I mean, people would probably say that I'm quite a difficult friend. They might say I'm a difficult person to get along with. For me, I would say that I'm definitely a passionate person, and sometimes when you're passionate, it can come across many different ways. You know, you can come across maybe aggressive, you might come across horrible. But again, I know myself, and I know that I am a good, loyal friend, you know, and I would say that I only really get upset or annoyed with friends if they're not giving me back what I give to them, or they're doing stuff that you know, somebody in a friendship shouldn't really be doing. Do you understand? So for me, I definitely say that being 28 now, I'm learning who my friends are, you know, especially when you have a baby as well, you really do find out who your friends are. I think any experiences, you know, any bad experiences you go through, or any life-changing experiences, shall I say, you do really find out like who your friends are. And you know, I have lost a few friends, and you do get the days where you miss them and you think, oh, I'd love to have them back in your life. But I love the term that some friends are like seasons, you know, they're not always there to stay. You just outgrow people, you know. I've definitely outgrown people have outgrown me. Like, again, I'm not saying that I'm an angel, I'm perfect, because I probably annoy the hell out of many people, many people, and that's absolutely fine, each to their own. But you know, I just want, like, you know, even like the young girls that follow me to know that don't, like, take your time with friendships, you know. Don't just rush into friendships and think, oh, that person, I know them. Take your time, because I would say that even with my partner, he's still got the same friends he had from when he was very young. Even though I still speak to the same people that I spoke, you know, that I was really close with when I was younger, I'm not great friends with them now. I'm not going to pretend that I am, because I'm definitely not. Like I said, a lot of people were acquaintances when I was younger. And you do get days where you just think, oh, you know, I don't really see anyone, I don't really hear from people, I don't really get invited out and stuff like that. But I would say for me, it's a good thing, because I don't know, I feel like when people go out on a weekend, come the Monday, you always hear from this, that or another person, oh, did you hear what happened? All drama, this, that, and oh, this person did this and this person did that. Then it does make you feel like, okay, great, like I really am glad I didn't go out, like I'm glad I don't get invited out. Do you understand? Because when you get to a certain age or a certain point in your life, you just don't want the drama, you just want peace. And I would say definitely from cutting off a few people, like, you know, this year, last year, I'm at peace. Like I don't argue with friends anymore, I don't. And I think it's expecting too much. You shouldn't expect anything from anybody. You know, you really shouldn't, because when you expect something, you're gonna be disappointed. And that's with anything in life. Friendships, love, I don't know, expecting a dress will fit perfectly, but then you try it on and it's horrible. You know, you should just sort of just go with the flow. And I do think that I've definitely expected a lot from people, and then when I haven't received that back or received what I thought a friendship was, I've ended up disappointed, I've ended up lashing out, I've ended up hurt, and blah, 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 blah. So for me, I just take each day as it comes. For me also, I would like to say that with what I do, like, you know, YouTube and social media and stuff, I would be willing to definitely find more friends in that niche, because I feel like I'm on, like, I don't know, a different path to a lot of people now, whereas some people are just sort of stuck doing the same thing they were doing years ago, and that's absolutely fine, because again, each to their own. But for me, I want to move forward, and I feel like you can't be around certain people if you really want to move forward in life. So you should be around people that are, you know, wanting to be successful, or people that are wanting to do what you're doing, people that are interested in the same hobbies, you know, people that you can talk to. I don't know, people that are just genuine, because I do find a lot of, nowadays, a lot of people, they just aren't genuine, you know? So yeah, I just do really think that as you do get older, it's more about just having that peace in your life. And where I've got a baby now, I just can't be arsed with the drama. Honestly, like, who can be bothered with it? It's just, even gossip, like, I just can't be bothered to just, I don't know, I just think, oh, talk about something that's just beneficial to yourselves or other people, or just talk about something that's interesting, you know? I don't want to keep hearing about the gossip and the drama and blah, blah, blah. And I think where I live in such a small town as well, it's just, it can definitely be like gossip central, and oh, what's, you know, like, what's Sadie up to, and this. I'm sure there's definitely a few people like, oh, she can't look after her child, or oh, she's this, or oh, she thinks her shit doesn't stink. Excuse my language, that was really naughty. But I'm just myself, and that's how I've always been, just myself. And how I see it is, if you like it or you lump it, honestly, because I really couldn't care less. Like I said, I've got three friends who I know that I would be there, who I know will always be there. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it doesn't really make a difference, if I'm honest, how many friends I've got. I'm definitely not a people pleaser. I'd say that if I was a people pleaser, I'd have more friends. I'd say that if I was a quiet person and I kept my mouth, I would definitely have more friends, or I would just have more acquaintances, or I'd get invited out more. I'm not in no group chats. I am not in any group chat, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I used to leave a lot of them because people just used to annoy me, and I find that as you get older, it's really hard to, like, keep it in. I feel like, okay, I'm not gonna say it, oh, I said it, and now I'm not friends with the person anymore. But yeah, no, I just really wanted to just talk about friendships, and, like, you know, what do you guys think of this video, like, so far? What are your thoughts on friendships, and do you fall out of people a lot? Have you got a tight circle? Have you got friends that you can rely on? Don't worry if you feel like you haven't got a lot of friends, because I promise you now, you will get to a point where you'll think it's a great thing. And I do know when you're younger, you've got friends everywhere, like I said, acquaintances, and you're having fun with them. But you do have to be so careful who you're around. You have to be careful about, you know, what they're putting into your brain, what you're listening to, and just be careful, because not everyone is genuine. And it can be hurtful to find that out. I've experienced it many times. Again, I'm not perfect. When I was younger, I definitely would say when I was sort of 16, 17, I wasn't that much of a great friend. I would say that I was quite selfish. I was just living my life and doing what I was doing, you know? But again, as you do get older, or you get into your late 20s, friendships are important, and it's good to have people who you can call up if you're upset, if you had a row with your boyfriend, or if you want to go out for a few drinks, or just if you want to go to the museum with, you know. That's what for me, that's what I love to personally do now. Rather than going out, I'd love to be going to museums, you know, just learning more, because I've never been a person that's really tried to learn, or I've always just been like, okay, let's go to the pub, let's get drunk, let's just do the same old things. But then I think when I moved away and I moved to London, and I'd say, okay, that's probably a bit of a lie. When I met my partner, he's just opened my eyes up to so much stuff. Even though half the time he thinks that I'm not listening to him, I really am taking it in. I think it's because he talks a lot. It's sometimes hard. Sometimes it's a bit hard to listen to everything, but I do catch the most important bits. But I would definitely say that he's opened my eyes up to even doing YouTube, you know, doing something with my life, and just making a go of myself, because again, you only get one chance in life. So you have to cut off fake friends, cut off all this bull. Just do what you want to do. If you want to wear makeup, wear makeup. If you want to wear your hair like that, wear your hair like that. Don't be, you know, worried about having to fit into circles, or being a part of the social world, being a girl on Instagram that's just got her ass out constantly, or her boobs out, or going out every night to prove a point, whatever. Just be yourself, because you don't have to be that person. If you want to be that person, fine, be that person. But if you really don't want to be that person and you're not that person, don't. Just be yourself and just be genuine. I do think when you become genuine and you're at peace with yourself, that's when you will start to maybe just recognise that some people aren't for you. Some people in your I don't know, how do you say it? Crew? God, that sounds so old. Crew? crew. But yeah, no, you'll just find not everyone is for you, and that's absolutely fine. As long as you're happy, you know, as long as you've got your family. For me, I would say my mum is my best friend now, especially like nowadays, especially now I've got a baby. I can truly understand what her emotions were when I was younger, and what they still are, you know, with my brothers, and worrying about all of us. You can truly connect, you know. I can connect to her on that level now, where I have a baby and I'm constantly worried. You know, my mum is like my absolute rock. She's been there for me through thick and thin. She's you know, what a true mother like should really be. You know, even when I was younger, and the way I used to speak to my mum and act, it was horrific, and I truly regret that, because you only get one mum. But now I just appreciate her so much. I don't go a day without talking to her. I always make sure she's good for things, you know, encourage her to do more things. Like this year we're going on holiday, and it's my mum's first ever holiday, and I just feel so happy and like proud that she's like, you know, I'm coming, like I'm gonna save up, I'm gonna get on that plane even though it's my first time, and I'm coming, you know, because she does deserve it at the end of the day. And I'm probably going off subject a little bit, but you know, today's just about friendship. Today's about loving people. Today is about peace. Today is about positivity, waking up in a good mindset, getting up, showering, putting your makeup on, or whatever you do. If you don't wear makeup, I don't bloody know, just dressing up. I went out today and so many people stopped me. They were like, is that like, how old's your baby? And I was like, oh, he's 7 weeks old. They were like, oh my God. They were like, how do you look so good? Like, you look so skinny. Number one, I was skinny before I had the baby. It was only the last month that I put on weight, and then I lost it probably a week after having the baby, just from eating really good. I've been having smoothies every day. My boyfriend's been doing meal preps every day, so I don't have to cook like that, and I can spend time with the baby, you know, cleaning, just doing other bits. So, and when they said it, I was like, real, I was like, listen, this is not me every day. Like, I've managed to actually, and even when I was doing my makeup today, the baby was crying, you know, he was kicking off, and then my partner came out the shower, luckily, to have him, even though right now he's so mummified, he just hates staying with anyone. So, and I just did it. I thought, I've got to do my makeup. Son, I love you, but just give mummy 15 minutes. Your nappy's changed, you know, you've had boo, you're fed, everything's, you know, you're happy. You're just crying because you want your mum, so let me just leave you for a minute, because I don't want to get into the habit where he's constantly, he'll cry and I'll pick him up. Like, I just think from now, just nip it in the bud, do you know what I mean? Obviously, I know he is newborn, before anyone says, oh, but he's a baby, I know that. But as he's 7 weeks now, I'm starting to know him and he's starting to know me. So he's playing games. But yeah, so, and you know, another woman said to me today, she's like, yeah, I had a baby in January, and I know what you're saying. Like, when you do get that day where you can do your hair, you can get dressed up, you know, do your makeup, it's like, yes, it's like a big challenge, I've done it. So yeah, man, I feel good at the end of the day, you know. I do feel good, and I know that I look good. There's nothing wrong with being confident. I can't wait to go to the gym next week, start the gym again, get my body back into gear, get it toned up. And this summer, just smash it, smash YouTube, you know, smash having a summer body, everything. I've got a son now, so everything I do is for him. He needs to have a happy mum. He needs to be a confident boy when he's older, and he needs to know that, you know, I am good looking. Why would you not think you are? Like, everyone is beautiful. We're all beautiful in our own way. However, I don't know, like, I have insecurities, my boobs have gone saggy, my stomach's gone a bit saggy, I've got stretch marks, so what? So what? I can fix it, I can go to the gym, I can change it. If I want to get a boob job when I'm, you know, I don't know, a bit older, whatever, I'll get a boob job. Whatever makes you happy, girls, just do it. I know I have been rambling on a little bit today, but I truly just feel like in a really good place, and I just feel like I'm around the right people. I've got the best family, you know, I've got my son, I've got my partner. My partner every day just pushes me to do what I need to do, even though I've been really slack, and I'm not making excuses, but I have been really slack. He's like, come on, like, just now when I got back in with the baby, he's like, right, you're doing a YouTube, set the camera up, you know, do what you've got to do, I'll take the baby. And that's him taking time out of his day. Yes, I know he's a dad, but he has to work because he's bringing in the money right now, so he has to work every day, do you understand? But for him to take the time out to make sure that I can do what I want to do, even though I'm not getting paid for it right now, that is the best boyfriend on earth. And tomorrow is Valentine's, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, listen, I've loved doing this video. I love chatting with you. I can't wait to speak about more topics. What topics should we speak about? Do you want to speak about sex? Is that a bit cringe? Do you want to speak about boobs? Do you want to speak about makeup? Do you want to speak about, I don't know, relationships, babies, clothes? What do my subscribers, and I'm talking to you, my queens and my kings if you're watching, what do you want me to discuss? Comment down below, because if I don't hear from you, I don't know what you want, I don't know what's going to make you happy. I'm doing this for you, okay? So make sure you do comment, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'm out.